Hey, what up, y'all? It's Marlon Whitfield, and you're tuned into the ITV Network. Listen, every week we work on bringing somebody that's inspiring to St. Louis or just some amazing events that's going on right here in St. Louis. And today is no different. I have my man, Kevin Spraggins, joining the ITV Network. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Hey, Marlon, how you doing? Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, Kevin, for the people that don't know,
Sure.
I know you do a lot of things around St. Louis, and I know this just didn't happen overnight. So tell us a little bit about kind of how you got started and kind of things you're doing now.
Yeah, sure. Again, grew up here in St. Louis, in particular in the Kinloch, Berkeley, Ferguson area.
Okay.
Got my degree up in Michigan, but the reason why I even got a degree up in Michigan because of the fact that I was blessed with a situation to where I had to leave the current environment, and that was in 1991. Pretty high, in the streets, those type of situations. But at the same time, God allowed me to be able to remove from that situation to go to Michigan to even open up a door, a whole another opportunity there.
Yeah, and that's how it works sometimes. Sometimes you got to remove yourself, change your mindset. So you went to Michigan, kind of got your mindset changed, and you came back to St. Louis. When did you get back in St. Louis?
End of 1998 is when I ended up back here in St. Louis. I had my degree. I started doing marketing. Entertainment and marketing, started an entertainment company, started a record company, got real in the trenches with the entertainment.
Okay, all right. So with entertainment, so what do you do now?
I work for iHeartMedia. I'm a marketing specialist for iHeartMedia.
Nice.
Full time, that's what I do.
Man, that's amazing. So did a full 360, turned around, came back, and now you're here. And also you have an amazing foundation. I know I've seen a lot of posts about it. So tell me about this foundation you just started.
Yeah, so the name of the foundation is called the Spraggins Charitable Foundation. Marlon, what we do, we truly focus on standing in the gap for families who find it challenging when it comes to supporting their kids' talents. Meaning that it can be baseball, basketball, performing arts, gaming, anything that could lead to a scholarship or to get signed professionally, specifically for those who are in the 8th through 12th grade. Okay,
so why this standing together? Like, how did you come up with this? Where did this come from?
Glad you asked. I have 3 children, two boys and a girl. They're I shouldn't say children, they're adults now.
Okay.
The oldest, he's actually coaching and teaching up at McClure High School. He's my namesake, Kevin Spraggins. But back in 2014, he was blessed enough to qualify for the Junior Olympics in track and field. Having stair-step kids, money was a little funny, but we were blessed to receive a donation from Dave Stewart.
Whoa, so people know Dave Stewart? Dave Stewart the billionaire or your cousin Dave Stewart?
No, Dave Stewart the billionaire.
Oh my goodness, okay, all right, okay.
He and I talked back in February. He allowed me to be able to say his name. So for years I didn't say the name, but he gave me permission to say the name, But that allowed us to go to the Junior Olympics. My wife and I went. I just told my son, I said, you just focus on running, we'll do the rest. So we were networking throughout the crowd. He got offered a scholarship on site by Alabama State University and a few other colleges, but he ended up choosing Alabama State and became a 2-time Division I All-American, 6-time conference champion. He was doing his thing.
Wow. So because someone gave you a donation and allowed you to go to the Junior Olympics, he got exposed and got a scholarship, and now you want to give back. Kind of, is that?
Yeah. So I mean, years of me waking up 2, 3 in the morning, just like, what's going on? So he was just hearing from God for me, and I kept hearing saying he's not the only one. So I said, okay, what does that mean? What is that? So I just started taking instructions and started writing down, how to go about it, and I just started looking over how our family was just moved. We would always take in kids, and they would call me pops. And I feed them or direct them or get kids to their next level. I have a lot of connections in the college world and on the local level. It's not about me. It's bigger than me. So the legacy has to really impact some people.
So you feel like there's other people out there like you that kids are very talented that could really make a difference,
Sure.
but just didn't financially have an opportunity.
Yeah.
And you want to create that opportunity now.
Most definitely. Going back to 1991, I know we spoke earlier. We know that bad things are going to happen, right?
Yeah.
We know that. That's a guarantee. But my goal is to remove that kid from being there when that bad thing happens. I left in '91. 6 weeks later, not months, 6 weeks later, my best friend was killed, shot in the head 20 times. Yeah. So guarantee I would have been there.
Wow.
But because I was not there, I was in a whole different state. It wasn't me. It wasn't my time. So I want to present that same formula and the opportunity for kids who have these talents, may not have the financial backing, but who has these talents, to remove them from their environment where bad things are happening. So just remove them from there.
And so in this house, so whether they're playing basketball, football, doesn't matter what sport it is, if the family needs help getting out or whatever, so is it hotel rooms, what all will it
So
cover?
we would help with lodging, traveling, entry fees. Just this past weekend, there was a big mega camp here in St. Louis at Lindenwood University, where over 50 colleges and universities were there. And we helped a few kids out there who got an opportunity to perform in front of these big time colleges.
Man, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the foundation again?
The Spraggins Charitable Foundation.
So what else are you guys doing around the community, or is there anything else you're doing within the community?
So here's what we do. I have a lot of connections in the financial institutional world.
Mm-hmm.
So we, inside the Spraggins Charitable Foundation, we also would like to bring up the financial literacy part.
Okay.
So Marlon, we understand that once we come into some money, or if it's one person who comes into some money, we're just going to lean in on that person and kind of soak that person up, the village kind of. So we want to get the formula, get ahead of that.
Yeah.
And not just teach that kid how to handle some money, but teach the village, their circle, how to handle money, and the importance. Because right now, let's say that a year, as a household, you got a 5 or 6 person in the household. There is still a formula that still can be used, some traits you still can use to be successful. So this kid, or whoever it is, may not go professional, right? But at the same time, they have this degree to where now they may be making, 3-4 times what the household was making, even though they're not professional in far as coming to athletic wise, but corporate wise, they may still be making $150,000, $200,000 a year.
Makes sense. Now, are there any developments or something like that I heard going around in the area? Or?
Oh yeah. So again, I'm big in the community. I do still currently live in Berkeley, Missouri, and we are in the process of doing a whole revamp of the downtown Berkeley. In the process, we just had an open house last week to allow the residents to come in to voice how they want, but the type of vibe they would like for the downtown Berkeley to be. And we have that one. I have one in Texas that I kind of got my hands on, and just let's take it to the next level.
Yeah,
that's where I am.
No, I love it, man. Again, the way I think to change a community, first you start with the individual, then you're looking at changing the environment. So that's amazing, man, the stuff that you're doing. How can people kind of follow you or get a hold of you, or if they want to get involved with things that you're going on for the Spraggins Charitable Foundation, how do they connect with you and be a part of it?
Yeah, so the website is spragginscf.org, or they can go through the Spraggins Charitable Foundation on Facebook. You can reach out to me on all the social channels. The Facebook is Kevin Spraggins on Facebook, Kevin Spraggins on Instagram. Just reach out.
And for, again, any age group, is there age specific?
Yeah. So here's what we do from grades 8 through 12th grade.
8 through 12, okay.
And the reason being because that's kind of the time frame they kind of know a little more tuned in on what it is that they are looking to how to perform, what they're going to, because you have these some of them are doing track, basketball, piano or whatever. Yeah. And then once they get a little more serious about some things at 8th through 12th grade, okay, let's have that conversation.
There it is, man. So listen, I think it's amazing what Spraggins Charitable Foundation is doing. I'm glad I had an opportunity, man, to come sit down and talk to you, brother. Like, this is big time, man. This is big time. So again, I appreciate you coming to the show. And listen, our studio people, y'all out there in the world. You got to make sure you tap in with my guys doing amazing things right here in St. Louis. So until then, you make sure you keep it locked right here on the ITV network. Let's go.